in the past when we used to do pillow talk. But we would have a rum in our hand.
Now we have our last meal of the day.
One of our faves. I think all our meals are one of our faves, isn't it?
As the meal approaches, whichever meal it is, that becomes our favourite meal.
It does.
We are now under 4 weeks out.
Oh! Now it feels so close and it's getting scary. 3.6 weeks out.
As the saying goes, it's squeaky bum time.
What? Who says that?
Every video I like to chuck out a phrase that you've never
That
heard.
I've never heard.
It's squeaky bum time.
Is
We're
that a
4
real
weeks
thing,
out.
or did you make that up?
No, it's a real thing. It's
Is
a
it
real thing. But also, fun fact, no.
No?
Boom. We're going to be sharing 10 prep hacks.
10!
The exact 10 hacks we have used over the past 16 weeks to get into the best shape of our lives for stage. However, you can use these hacks for any fat loss journey.
Definitely. So this is 10 hacks we do and have helped us and hopefully can help you.
And this isn't like, oh, quickly, let's Google some random fat loss tips. This is the way we live. And we thought, oh, you know what? We should share that because that's actually really good. So here we go.
We made notes because we got brain. So that leads into why the first hack is so important. And without the first hack, you can't even do the rest.
Cream of rice gang.
No, the first one is routine.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm skipping one already.
Right, so yeah, like Karina said, this is the foundation of all hacks for prepping for stage. Or, if not, just trying to achieve your goals.
Yes.
And that is establishing
a very solid, good routine.
A solid foundation of routine. And we mean like your daily routine and your weekly routine as well. To break this down as simple as possible, what we do on a Sunday, we actually call it meet and adjourned.
We call the meeting adjourned and Solid Sunday.
And sort your shit Sunday. Yes, meet and adjourned does officially mean the meeting's over.
Meeting's over, but that's when we start our meeting.
That's when we start our meeting. So when we say on a Sunday...
As you can see, we're very different.
We want to... do you want to go for meeting adjourned?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll go to a coffee shop and we get our journals out and our diaries and we look at our week ahead and we prioritize what is most important, which we usually start with time off. When will we take a chill pill?
Yeah.
And then we go on to our training split days. So when we'll be training what? And then we go on to when we need to do a food shop, we need to do a meal prep, and then we slot in everything else.
Yeah.
We also have a very good routine that flows really nicely within our days. So each day is kind of structured. Yes, it can be monotonous for some people, but especially when working towards something such as like going on stage, having that routine, especially when energy is low, you get prep brain, having to not really have to think and stress about things, removing that stress, removing that having to be reactive, the friction is so important. So having
pulp friction.
So having a structure and routine within your day is so important as well.
And make it something that you actually enjoy because, for example, we've both gone through a 20-week prep. Yes. Okay, so imagine you're in week 2 and you're already hating life and you've still got 18 weeks to go. You're not going to make it through. No. So make your routine enjoyable, add things in that you actually enjoy doing. Yes.
And your routine will adapt along the way. Like how many times we've had to sit down, be like, okay, this is not working, or this works really well, like we keep this. Yeah. You know, it does adapt along the way, but from the get-go, you need to kind of lay those foundations that you build upon.
So hack number 1, establish your routine, make it enjoyable, make it something that fits within your lifestyle.
Boom!
Now we can get onto the fun stuff. If you have not seen our previous YouTube video with Master Chef Mendes,
press pause and go watch it. Did you watch it? Good.
Good. Karina shares the cream of rice pre-workout meal, so our breakfast, and what I eat after training. It is super, super, super delicious and has made this prep an absolute game changer.
Definitely.
To be able to actually, one, enjoy the things I'm eating, look forward to the meal when I wake up.
And still get results.
Yeah, definitely go check that video out. Give it a like. And while you're giving likes, give this video a like already.
Give this video a like, because we're going to dish out
What did I just say? I feel like I just...
Yes, we said the same thing, I think.
No, but I feel like I said... I was on track and then you said it and it put me off and I said some weird nonsense. Next hack, Mendes.
3.
Boom, you can take this one.
Ooh, so this then ties into the previous 2. Meal prep. Meal prepping and food shop is like the golden
nuggets
that you cannot forget. Can't think. Life loves to throw us curveballs and sidetrack us, and if you come to your next meal and you don't have anything to eat, then, and you're tired, you're grumpy, you're hungry, and your food isn't there, then that will lead you to quickly fall off track. So ensure that you plan in your routine when you will meal prep. And not only meal prep for like that day, meal prep for like 2-3 days in advance. Put it in Tupperware, refrigerate it. Some people freeze it if they like to do that. What we do is we personally prep 2-3 days in advance. We're sorted.
Bodybuilding is a 24-hour sport. That's what a very wise man told me recently this week. One of the major keys and foundations of that is your fuel. So food, if you can get that ticked off, you are going to relieve yourself of so much stress each day. And that's been the whole biggest point of this prep for us. We've tried to reduce as much stress as possible. Next one is a game changer for making your meals taste nicer. Super simple one, and that is using condiments. The 50% reduced ketchup, sugar, 50% reduced sugar, not 50% off. And then also we use Nando's
chili jam.
Nando's
Very
chili jam.
Yummy. If you like a little bit of a kick.
Yeah. But again, that is also measured. So we measure that out about 10 grams in each meal. And that just really just helps level the flavour up and makes the meals more enjoyable. When the meals are more enjoyable, you're more likely to stick to it.
And look forward to them.
Look forward to it.
We honestly were talking about it today when we were sitting in the car having our meal 4. And we're like, oh my word. It is crazy how something simple as you were having chicken and veg with your tomato ketchup. And I was having egg and
chicken sausages.
And oh my word, like every day we look forward to every single meal. We love it.
Every bite. Right, the next one is boom.
Is our carrot chips. So potatoes have been swapped out of our meal plans. So we had to come up with an idea of how to still enjoy especially our evening meals, which is super important to us. So carrot chips. If you want to know how we make it, it's exactly the same as how we made our potato chips previously. So check out episode 3.
Yep.
Episode 3
series.
Of this prep series.
Yep.
So instead of the potatoes, use carrots and spice it exactly the same. Put it in the air fryer and oh my word.
You would not even know that they're carrots. Like if Karina didn't tell me like you're eating carrots, I would have swore.
There were sweet potato fries.
Yeah, and we had my mum over and we didn't tell her what she was eating. And like, oh mum, like, what do you think you're eating? She's like, chips. I was like, no, it's actually carrot. And she was like, what?
Oh yeah.
We did use parsnips.
We did use parsnips for a little bit when we first transitioned, but then
it got gassy.
It got gassy and very smelly. So go easy on the parsnips.
Yeah. So, but the carrots work a treat, and they're the same color as the orange sweet potatoes anyway. So then it tricks the mind. But definitely give them a try because they are a game changer.
Number 6.
Recently, I went through a massive dip. In prep, you are going to go through these highs and lows. As motivated as I love to be, it got me for a few days. It sent me low. So one of the things I did to help boost myself out of that, I teamed up with another guy from the gym who competed just a few weeks ago. super cool guy, very like-minded in terms of mindset, in terms of pushing yourself, everything like that. So we did a session together, and that really kind of boosted and uplifted me. So shout out to Mitch, aka Reg, aka Statham, aka Bald.
Oh my word.
Baldy. Gary Baldy. Okay. So during your prep, leaning on other people for motivation, as long as they understand the journey you're on, that will also help kind of uplift you, especially if your energy's low and you're like dragging yourself through a session. It kind of just gave me a bit of a buzz, a bit of a boost. Boost. Jinx.
Number 7.
Monster News! That wasn't planned. That's how crazy we're getting. One of the other things, Mendez. What is Monster News?
Monster News is a monster. As you know, the energy drink Monster. We found this really helps us. Not every day. Now and then, especially when we have a very low energy day, then we share a Monster News.
Oh yeah, because we actually share it. Because the cans are like 500 milliliters, which is like our stomachs are super shrunk now. So even sharing one is a task for us now.
Yeah, we call it bloat news as well.
Yeah, because it basically, we'd normally have it between our like lowest energy point in the day. So that's normally when we're really dragging our feet, really hungry, like our legs feel super lead, like weight, trying to walk around.
So let's go into our go-tos. What are the flavors we like?
Mango, blue.
Mango, the blue. I love watermelon. Watermelon is
red.
My fave.
Is that red? It's like a light
It's
red.
red, yes. And recently we we went high and low to the ends of the earth. Not really, but we kind of really searched for this new
Peach.
like one that just came out, the peach one. We found it in the gym, so we didn't have to look far.
If you like peach, you'll like it. If you don't like peach, you won't like it. But I think they should have called it Life's a Peach.
No, but the other one that we thought of.
We?
Yes, because it had the hippie design on it. So it was peach and love.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. Damn it. That's what I came up with. I came up with that.
No.
Okay.
But I helped you. Sorry.
You said peace and love, and then I said peach and love.
Exactly, because it was hippie vibe.
All right. It was a joint team effort.
Thank
okay,
you.
cool.
See?
So, yeah. Grab yourself a 0-calorie Monster that will help fill the stomach up and suppress your hunger a bit as well. Right.
8.
Days off, coffee dates, and 0-calorie coffee drops.
Awesome.
So, one of the things that we highly recommend, and if you are prepping as a couple, then definitely use this advice.
It's a good way of getting out, still feeling normal, where it doesn't put you in a situation that you can't really get involved in. Yeah. Coffee is coffee.
Coffee's life. This is 8, right? So days off hack. As we mentioned at the beginning in planning your week, plan in time off.
Yes.
Prep is so demanding. It is like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right?
You do need time to chill your beans.
Yeah. So one of the things that we do is on a Wednesday, we take completely off work. We'll normally train in the morning, but then the rest of the day is just for us to chill. So for example, one of the things that we've done last week was I took Karina because we were both going through a bit of a low
patch.
So I was thinking, right, what can I do to like really boost her mood? And one thing that really lights her up is animals. So I found a local, like one of those like manor house garden places, and it had a farm. So we went and sort of
pet some sheep, some goats, and a donkey.
And a horse.
And a horse, which did quarter turns. It was really cool. Very cute. Look, this sign is made for us. Oh my word, you hear that?
Classic of the hamstrings. That's the goals.
Wow, look at these ones. Turn, eh? It was a lot of fun, especially for me, because I just light up like a little child, as you can see in the videos.
But it's good to like kind of feel normal, because like Karina said earlier, like prep can be very robotic. Like every day feels like the same day. It's like Groundhog Day. So breaking away from it at times is also good for like a mental reset to like, you know, bit of a recharge.
Definitely. And if you're stuck on ideas, watch our previous YouTube videos, because when we had more energy, we had some really cool ideas. So check it out.
Again, like as you'll see, like we still took the meal prep bag with us, so everything in terms of ticking our boxes, hitting our steps, everything like that was still covered. It's just breaking away from the kind of normal routine. So definitely scheduling some days off, coffee trips. We go to like different coffee shops as well.
Yes, mix it up. Try find some quirky ones as well. We went to a really cool one today, what is it called? Made at number 918, something like that.
Made at number 918. Made at 18. I think it
is it?
Yeah, made at 18. Yeah.
Number 18.
Anyways. Made at number 18.
It was really cool.
So yeah, that was cool. And then for the couples out there, or again, like Karina said, if you're going out to meet friends, like use this time to communicate with each other, communicate with your friends, and then be open and honest with like how you're feeling. So we use this time to like break away from work and prep and everything like that to kind of just say, right, how are you feeling at the moment? Like, you know, like, are you struggling with anything? Like
how can we make it better?
How can we make it better? Like in our routine at the moment, is there anything that we can do more efficient? So like that's exactly kind of what we spoke about today, like in terms of our kind of day-to-day routine, like
especially looking ahead. And now, like we mentioned, we're 4 weeks out, and we know especially the next maybe 2 weeks or so is going to be tough. Like it's deep time. So we know that energy will be super low. So the more friction we can remove, the better. So
communication is key, and that's the foundation of our relationship in whatever we do, whether it is business, doing this prep, buying land in Madeira and building our dream home, all this kind of crazy stuff that we do all comes down to communication. So find someone that you can communicate with, someone that understands the journey that you're on, and use that person to lean on it. Okay, on to the next one. Boom, number 9. Hack number 9.
There we go.
It's what we're doing now.
It's something we did, well, kind of apart from this video, but we enjoy these videos, so it's fine.
Wind down time is 6 o'clock for us. So we know when it hits 6 o'clock, we have like a set routine that we do, and each little action that we do at that time is like a symbol of us to relax. So, for example, we light the candles.
Yeah, we like the candle.
Yeah, so again, that's something that we've got into during this prep. But it's also, it's good because when we light that candle, it's like, right, now is the time to chill. It's like the action anchor point for like chilling out. So candles go on, we chill. We enjoy our second to last meal, our dinner. We then watch a series on Netflix. So we Netflix and chill.
So currently we're watching Money Heist. Really good.
Yeah.
Oh my word, we're like proper locked into it.
And what you might find as you get like deeper into prep is your attention span might just go kaput.
Yeah.
So if you actually go on to, if you saw our Netflix and like continue watching, you would see probably about 6 different series on there.
Or movies.
Yeah, that we started watching 10 minutes in and then we're like, you know, not concentrating anymore. So to show you how good Money Heist is, we are like locked into that. So we look forward to that in the evening because again, it kind of breaks our mind away from prep. Yeah. All the madness that happens through the day, and we can kind of just like zone into that, which is cool.
Really cool.
Next bit was also having a black news.
There we go. Another black news.
No, it is a one
Another
black news.
With our second to last meal, we enjoy I was going to say black news. a Coke. A 0 calorie Coke, right? Is that
Coke,
what it is?
Coke
I don't
Zero.
even know the normal name.
It's Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. We enjoy a Coke Zero to feel a little normal. It gives us a taste of normality and we enjoy it. So we both have one. What we do is we buy the cans so that instead of buying a bottle and then you fill your glass too much or whatnot, That way we know how much we're having every night. And also what I've done is I've gone to the smaller cans. So instead of having the normal size can, I have the smaller one, as it doesn't bloat me out as
I think
much.
it's like 250 mils now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's a top tip as well, because again, it just really brings that kind of normality of like, oh, you're not really on a diet, you know, like, or what an old school bodybuilding diet would have been. So if you can schedule in wind down time, that's a must. Last but definitely not least, and it's something I've really picked up during this whole prep, is I found myself become a lot more tidy than I used to be. So I like things to be like in their place, so I know where they are. Again, reducing the stress. So when you want to get something, because your brain is like now struggling to really like think about stuff, everything's just where it is. So anything that we do within our routine, everything gets replaced. Like after every meal, everything gets washed up and it's back in its place. And definitely before we go to bed, all the dishes are done and things are set out for the morning.
I'll actually pop up a video of our setup.
Oh yeah, because it's already set. So again,
and another thing we do, which we found we really enjoy, and this might help if you are not a morning person, doing this, like if you have more energy in the evening, set things up for the next day and choose what you're going to wear the next day. That way you can just wake up and put it on.
Yeah.
So we choose our outfits, which we enjoy.
So again, like before we go to bed, we lay out clothes for the next day, and then our breakfast for the next day, all of the washing.
Even you put out the coffee mugs as well.
Yeah,
already.
I put the coffee mugs out just so that when we wake up, we can like start the day like
boom, boom,
boom, boom, boom, like ticking boxes and getting things done. And although that might sound like long and like a bit over the top, it just again goes back to the whole point of making things easier. Removing the friction, removing any guesswork, like where's this, like what time are we doing this, like, and at the end of the day, like prep is hard enough for anyone that's done it before. If you're going through it, you'll know it's super, super hard. So what we wanted to do first of all is just like, right, how can we make this as smooth as possible? Our personal 10 hacks for prep.
Yeah, well, yes.
So just to do a quick blog, establishing a routine that you enjoy, joining the Cream of Rice gang, check out the previous video, link in the bio. Make sure you're meal prepping and planning ahead with your meal. Add condiments in,
yes.
The 50% sugar reduced ketchup, things like that. Make yourself some carrot chips when your carbs get removed.
You may be hooked and you won't even go back.
You might not
potatoes.
even go back to potatoes again. Training with like-minded people and kind of just putting yourself around like-minded people who know your journey. Monster news! Grab yourself some 0-calorie monsters. Take days off, schedule those in, go for coffee dates, break away, communicate with loved ones or people that are on your journey with you. Wind down routine. Put one in there because you want to wind down after all the madness throughout the day so you can recharge your batteries for the next day. Tidy home, tidy mind. That is number 10. Get everything set, ready for the next day so you finish the day
boom
strong. So that is it. Those are our 10 top personal prep hacks.
There we go.
So we are going to now really enjoy this. For some reason, on this prep, like a pregnant woman, I have got some addiction.
For raspberries.
Serious addiction for raspberries. Like, I just love raspberry. Anything raspberry, I'm all over it, which is super weird. I've never been like that.
It's like proper in season.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the shops always have them. So
yeah, so I've got raspberries on my yogurt. So do you.
So there we go. We hope you enjoyed our 10 hacks. And for more, please like, subscribe, press the ding button wherever it is, and we'll bring you more YouTube life in the day of us. Whatever.
4 weeks to go.